game over. Roll the credits, monkey. Welcome to Game Over. I'm Joe Thomas and
I'm Jason Mason.
The only one. We're a group called Coshocton Gaming Group. We play games every weekly most of the time. And normally the show is about afterwards. We talk about the games we play and what we like and dislike. But if you want more reviews, more in-depth reviews or how to play the game, I suggest Dice Tower. Boardgame Brawl, Rado's run-throughs. There's a lot of guys out there who actually playing games more. We're just going to get a good idea how a game group kind of what we do, what we play, how we do stuff around. It's a good time for us. But today, this is our first video, which is weird. Our first video is our top 10 of the year, 2015. We took a poll of our game group, Coshocton Game Group, which you can find out more about us on Facebook, Coshocton Game Group. And you're allowed to talk once in a while.
I'm just letting you handle the...
Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to do the top 10.
The swing.
Yeah, so, we're going to do the top 10. Before that, give you some information about, we had 9 people actually voted, some people didn't. You forgot, I don't know. But out of 9 people voted, 56 games were voted on. Of course, only 10 can be mentioned here because it's our top 10. There are 3 games we're going to have Armo mention because they're like a point or two just from breaking into the top 10. And it was Castles of Burgundy, Magic the Gathering, and of course Battlestar Galactica. But what's 10? Let's find out.
1 degree.
Alright, so anyway, our number 10, it's a game that's been around for years. There's a second edition now. It's the only really co-op in the top 10, and it's Pandemic.
And right now what we're discussing is the original, the new version.
Well, the second edition, not Legacy. Legacy didn't get enough points. I think Legacy is just different enough because it's different. It changes. I know I'll spoil it. We played up to what? We're up to April, May now.
Yeah, we're up to April.
I think we want April. Yeah, February, March, April. Yeah, we're going to May now. And
that's right. Yeah.
It's a great game, but it does change. Kind of. The first game, it kind of plays it till something happens. Don't want to spoil it for you. I like Legacy. I thought it was great. This is still a great choice. Pandemic. It's always a fan favorite.
I mean, speaking of, I think Legacy overall is a good brand. I think they did well with Risk. And
well, the thing with Legacy, though, I think once we finally finish it, it's, I don't know, you want to play it again, you have to get another set to play it again.
Like,
for this regular Pandemic, you
can keep playing no matter what, but like
you can just level Pandemic where Legacy you couldn't.
Yeah. Pandemic Legacy, after a year, it's called Season 1.
Yeah.
Year 1. So, I mean...
Well, apparently they're supposed to be working on the sequel. I hope they are. But we still got to finish Legacy.
Yeah, we're still
Pandemic, though,
to finish the first.
Great game, number 10.
And I have to say, one of my favorite things about Pandemic is the little setup you got for it with the Petri dish.
Oh yeah, that was the I had the original set with that got on the brink. The Petri dish was just an awesome thing.
Yeah, I thought that's really, really neat. Like the little cubes with the Petri dishes and...
That was pretty sweet. So number 10, Pandemic.
I'm a fan of Pen and Ink. I definitely would have voted for it. Now it's time for our number 9 game. Our number 9 game is Pooh.
Isn't it really that bad? Sorry, but anyway.
We're gonna have the hi-hat and everything.
Yeah, sure, why not?
It'll work out. Pooh is a game that is more towards a younger audience.
It's a good filler. Your monkeys throwing poo at each other.
And if you are people that have large appetites like myself, it is always great to replace the poo with Hershey Kisses.
Yeah, because they don't come with tokens. We have to provide your own tokens. And I always recommend Hershey Kisses, especially with almonds. And after you get your 10, you're out, which I'm usually the first one out, and I don't care. I'm cool with that.
The Hershey Kisses kind of adds a little something to it. But this game is less of a strategy game, more of just a filler.
Filler, kill the time, you're at a restaurant, you can just play this around the table easily.
Yeah, it is a fun game. It's not like a game like, I'm going to talk about my favorite games are like Acquire 1830, games that will require a little more strategy.
Yeah.
But this is just one where it's just fun. So our number 9 game is Pooh.
It is Pooh. It's just called Pooh.
The name of the game is Pooh.
Number 8. I think technically this is really the only party games up on this list. It's Cash and Guns. Who wouldn't like point guns at each other with foam guns at each other? You're like,
It definitely, I remember the original and the first few expansions. I like the Uzi expansion.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorites.
The great thing about this game, it comes with like variants with it. That way you have the base game, and you play extra stuff. The original and the second edition. Everybody at a show play this. It's just a blast. You should have the right group for this. I mean, like hardcore board gamers, they probably won't get into this. Maybe not. Anybody just want to leisurely like point guns at each other?
Yeah, anybody that just wants to point a gun.
Especially at me. I usually am pretty much of a target half the time, which is not cool, but that's alright. It's a game. It's fun. It's pretty quick. You can get like 3-4 plays off like that.
I think another thing to mention is you really should have a godfather, a leader, somebody there that
knows how to like call.
Knows how the game works.
Rest the game.
Because usually it ends up being you. It's not always you, but usually it ends up.
Well, I like think I keep the game running good. Yeah. We people play the game. People drop out, get shot. Then who's still left gets where the treasures on the table, and it's a great game. I certainly have no problem with this being.
Yeah, I definitely like this game. It might actually even be a little low for me, but.
So that was number 8, Cash and Guns.
Yeah, thumbs up for me
yeah, or 2 guns up. Yeah.
Two guns up. Our number 7 game is a little bit of a more complex.
Time consuming? Yeah, you want to plan a day off for this one.
Yeah, and this game, I think, since I've been on there for a few years. It's been in the top 10 BGG since I've been here, right?
Yeah. No, that's probably Imperium. Well, that's probably a struggle you're thinking of. But this is in the top 100 always. Yeah.
Oh well. So this one is the one that is just in the top 100. This one is Twilight Imperium. And this is a rather...
The coffin box from
Yes.
Final Flight.
Yes.
Fantasy Flight.
Yes, coffin
Third
box.
edition, of course.
Yes, coffin box
Third
is
edition.
a good description. It's like this big probably.
Yeah.
And I know, like, every time we played it, we've said, hey, we're going to be playing Twilight Imperium today, and it's
Pretty much it's going to be the only game we're going to be playing that day.
yeah, no, and it's really, really fun to do.
But it's great, it's like Sam Healy from Dice Tower always talk about how great it is. It's a great game. It's time consuming, yes, but I don't feel like I wasted my time. You be playing this game.
Yeah, like, I've had fun every time I played. I mean,
You look at the clock, it's been 3 hours since you started. You're like, wow, it's been 3 hours already? It didn't feel like
it's one of those games where it's like, you look at the
it's not your
time,
turn, you're like trying to figure, is he coming out for that planet? Or should I go for that? You get your secret goals, but 9% secret goals usually have to deal with that middle planet, but it's still a great game. There's a lot of political intrigue, voting, this and that. It's a great game altogether.
This game is completely different from the other game that I was talking about, Pooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Pooh is a game where you could bring in, like, children and kids and play with the kids and non-gamers.
Yeah.
But this is a game that you probably are going to want
This is a gamer game.
for gamers to play, yeah.
Yeah. So that's number 7.
This is our number 7 game.
Number 6 is not really a board game. It's an RPG, but it's a tabletop game. Well, I guess we're mostly talking about tabletop games. This is Dungeons and Dragons. It's a role-playing game where you roll characters, you have a dungeon master, and you roll dice. You roll a lot of different cool dice. And you see my dice set, I got a lot of
I
dice.
think my biggest issue is in the that for a much shorter time than everybody else in the group.
Yeah.
So I mean, and the time that I've been in it, I've seen like other versions that I like better.
Yeah, there's several
Like
different versions of Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, Pathfinder.
What's the new one? The Titan's Grave?
Yeah, there's Titan's Grave. We're thinking about trying, which is by Will Wheaton. But yeah, Dungeons and Dragons.
It's not the same thing. It's just it's along the same theory.
But yeah, I don't think you really play a game unless you play Dungeons and Dragons. Honestly, I think everybody should at least try it at least a couple times to get a feel of something like that.
Yeah.
That's number 6, Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Our number 5 game is one of my favorite games. It is Acquire. This is a stock trading game.
Hotels. You're running hotels and you're getting stocks and you're making money. You merge.
You merge hotels and you, as soon as hotels are made, you can purchase stock in hotels. And as soon as they merge, whoever has the most stock gets bonuses.
This game's been around since what, the 70s?
I believe 60 something. I have a
That's
version.
his Saxon Classic, which is.
Yeah, I actually have a bookshelf version of this game at my house.
Oh, yeah,
which
those
is
are
from
nice.
1968.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
I
this
believe
game's been around before.
65 is when it came out.
Something like that.
My version's from 68, so
Yeah.
and it gives you an idea.
Well, it's a great game. Even with this version of it.
Yeah,
It's not a
I mean,
great game.
this still is really, really nice, and like the stock certificates in this is
I
way nice.
showed this awesome family this a couple weeks ago, about a month ago, and they all enjoyed it. It's a great game. It's Acquire. I don't want you to put it away now, but.
Well, we were done talking about it. That's
Our number 4 on this list is the only deck builder on it, and it's can you guess what it is?
I'm going to take a guess that it is the game you're going to pull into screen right now.
Ascension. People complain that, it's not great artwork, this and that. It's a solid game. It's easy to teach, easy to play. I don't have to go through apps or randomization cards to figure out what's going to be out there of this game. The game is pretty random itself. Sometimes you're doing a lot of battles. The way how it's shuffled. Sometimes you're just buying
Sometimes
cards.
there's no battles.
You're just buying cards. And it just does that. When you put a couple promos in there, it changes the game a little bit. It's a solid game. Everybody showed it. They go, oh, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and as soon as people figure...
We play. Whose turn is it? Whose turn? Boom, we're done. The new people, with a few rounds.
New people, after a few rounds, they're just like, oh.
Oh, yeah, this is...
Like that
great.
Justin kid. I don't know if I should mention names, but...
Pretty much everybody, really. It's
he's like...
It's a solid, easy deck builder.
It's really fast.
I know Dominion's first. It probably has more
I think this has...
replayability, but this has a lot of replayability, and it's just solid.
Oh my good lord, your Dominion box.
Yeah.
Back when we used to play Dominion, yeah.
But
there's so many expansions that have happened.
But Ascension, it's a great game, and it's our number 4.
Our number 3 has the saddest story of any board game.
We don't have to tell that story.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Anyway.
This game has a lot of pieces.
Okay.
That narrows it down. Our number 3 is actually Lords of Waterdeep. Do you want to explain further?
It's a really it's a worker placement game. It's pretty good. And the theme is kind of pasted on. It's supposed to be Dungeons and Dragons. It could have been anything really, but it's a good little worker placement. You have these workers. You go out. You get more workers.
Different sections.
Yeah. The more sections you open, people have to build buildings, this and that. You got cars to do certain stuff. It's still a really good game. I like the coins in that because you have the moon shape for like $5, I think it was, and the coins are actually pretty cool in that. My only gripe is that the box top is like crap. It's like they put. I mean, it's an interesting concept, but just really bad pulled off.
I think that it's a good game. I think the theme of it needs a little.
Yeah, I think the theme is pretty much pasted on it. It could be anything.
But it's a good game. I'm not saying that it's a bad game at all.
It's a good game. I mean, it's rated number 3 on our group for a reason.
Yeah, they moved it up to 3, so yeah, definitely. I definitely want to say that it is a good game. I mean, I might note like this 1 or 2 things wrong with it, but it's a good game.
And I think the expansion, it was really cool also too. The Skulls and Port, or whatever it's called. The expansion, not necessarily. You can play the game without the expansion. It does add some flavor to it, I think. But yeah, it's still a good game. It gives
a little bit more to it.
So please, I'm not bashing the game. It's just that the box top thing I could have done without. That's just me.
The setup, how it was put together.
Oh yeah, the tray's really good as long as you don't get the expansion. But you can there's places you can get trays and stuff.
Yeah, no,
really nice.
With
really
the expansion, it kind of made it.
Yeah, you need to get it.
You need like a big old band.
And you get like pimp out your game like the set of the cubes because each different color cube is like a different kind of character. Like the whites are like wizards, something like that, and there's thieves and fighters and such. You get like little meatballs that shaped like that with that color.
Yeah, I think that's
it turns out really neat. It's pricey, but I think if you want to like the game, play it a lot.
If you like the game, you play it a lot. Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Good game, Lords of Waterdeep.
so we're up to number 2.
Number 2 is a game that is the first a line of the Dice Tower Essentials.
No. I'm taking it because I'm using it.
You failed. You failed the city. But anyway, Sheriff of Nottingham.
It's not that I don't like it, it's just I don't like it as much as everyone else.
But this game is really easy to play. It's more of just acting, really. Tabletop.
I like when we have like a group of people and it
You really need a really fun group to play this game.
But we've got people that are willing to play. We have a group of people that are willing to play. That's when I like the game. When it's just like 4 of us or something, it's like,
no. It goes up to 5. Honestly, I think it's really great with 5 players. So, because some games you don't want to go to the max. There are games I'll tell you I'll never play max. That's like Tales of Arabian Night. You don't want to play 6 players on a game. You'll hate yourself. I'll never play 5 players on the Hav. It's a great game. I'll never play 5 players because
no, I'm 100%.
But this game, you want to play full group because it's funny. It's just hilarious. Will Wheaton in a tabletop show does the episode of this. It's well worth the time. You get a great idea how the game is played and how to play the game. I do recommend Sheriff of Nottingham. That's number 2, Sheriff of Nottingham.
Our number 1 game.
An interesting fact about this: nobody actually had this game at their number 1 on voting. But it got like a lot of number 2, 3, 4s. A lot of people vote on this game. That's why it's number 1.
And to be honest, it probably would be in my top 3. So I mean, I can't tell you it'd be my 1, but it would be in my top 3. Definitely. And I think the best version of this game that I've played is the version that he put together.
Yeah, my pimped out version. You probably want to tell what the game is.
Alright, so he's pimped out a lot of games, so let's be a little more exact. Our number 1 game is a Friedman Price game.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
It is Power Grid. Friedman Price has a lot of awesome games. Power Grid is probably...
I think it's still in the top 10.
It's probably my top Friedman Price.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you look at my box, I have to retape it again. And it's like...
do you know how many expansion maps there are?
I don't have them all. I got like... There's one I need to get because it actually has a box to hold some extra maps. That's actually my main problem. I don't have an extra box to carry all the maps.
And the thing that he did to make his game pimped out is he has all these like little things like the little trash can.
Yeah, I get these little plastic pieces. Instead of the cubes they had, the original wood pieces they had.
Yeah, like normally they just have like little like wood cubes, right?
I don't know, they kind of shaped like there's the cylinder, one thing, and black. But I picked it out with these plastic pieces.
Yeah, your plastic pieces.
So I know I'm going to keep the game. The box looks like crap, but the rest of the game looks great. I just got the player pieces now, remember? So different, look like little houses.
Oh, yeah, like the different color houses, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's really neat.
And that'll cost a little bit, but I think it's worth it because it's a game we're going to play a lot.
Especially if it's a game that we play a lot. And I mean, even like with the new people in the group, every time I show this game, at first they're like, what? And it's a massiy game, but don't let that scare you. It's a great game. Yeah,
I
don't even think it's that long.
No.
I mean, maybe your first time playing, it might be a little long.
Well, I also got like pretty much all the promo cards in it. And I don't put all the promo cards in the deck.
And a third.
Oh, there's a lot of promo cards. I think there's a second promo cards about big as regular stack of cards in the game. I got my card sleeve, which I don't know why I do. I mean, it's good to protect it, but you don't hold the cards at all. You just, once you get a power plant, you just put it down.
It's so nice, like that. Like I said, his the way he's got his.
I got
game
planar
set
blocks
up.
holding the pieces.
He's got all the power plants in sleeves.
I got both power plant decks. I got, like I said, another deck of promo cards. So what I usually do for promo cards, I shuffle them all together. Then I just add one promo card per player that's playing that game. Then you set the game up normally, then you shuffle the rest of the cards together. So I find that if I have all the promo cards in the deck,
It's a little.
you never get to step 3.
Yeah.
But now, since I started doing that, we actually do get step 3.
We played
And
enough
just
to
a
where
random
we
promo cards.
can. Yeah.
But yeah, Power Grid.
Yeah.
I know it was in my top 3.
It's definitely my top 3.
I think I acquired number 2. Anyway, but,
Wire's my top 3 too, yeah.
but yeah,
I
Power
can't
Grid
believe I
though.
found that for $2. That's
Books, whatever. Really.
the bookshelf version.
I got the. I paid like I think $90 or 80. And I got the 99 version with the plastic pieces and the plastic hotels for acquire. Never mind that. But anyway, Power Grid, great game, amazing. I see why it's number 1.
Yes,
But every time I bring it out, people are like, "What's this about?" And this is awesome. I mean, even non-gamers are like, "Wow, this."
Yeah, and so I'm forward with this. I was not made aware of the list, so I'm learning about this right now. I'm looking forward to seeing the honorable mentions.
I thought I told you honorable mentions.
Nope, we didn't mention them.
I
now.
did before I started. Honorable mentions: Castle of Burgundy, Magic the Gathering, and Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a little something more. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
There's like so many games that weren't mentioned. Suburbia, you know.
I don't think anybody voted on that.
Formula. What is it? Formula D.
Nobody voted on it. There are 56 games. There are 56 games that were actually voted on the list, and of course, only 10 of them are on top. There's no ties in the top 10. The next 3 games, so 11, 12, 13, were all at the same number. They were 1 or 2 point away to get in the top 10. Now it's Castle Burgundy, Magic the Gathering, and Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, we
All great games.
We
I have
played
played.
Castle Burgundy recently, and I really liked it. And
That's one of my favorites, personally.
like one game that I would love to be on the list, but I understand why it's not, is Tales of Arabian Nights. And it's because like the non-gamers that we've played with,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to play for 6 players on that game.
I don't think you want to play Tales of Arabian Night with non-gamers.
Well, maybe 2 or 1. There's 3 people, one's a non-gamer, and the other 2 are. It'll be alright. Because it's
Yeah.
always evolving. But that's a discussion we'll do next time. So
That's a discussion
that's our top
for another time.
10 list for 2015.
10 games, 2015.
10 amazing games plus 3 honorable mentions. I'm Joe Thomas.
I am Jason Mason, the only Jason here tonight.
Only one. And we'll
Number
see-
1 with the bull.
See you later.
I don't know.